welcome to Bestie Hotline. Except it's Lovers Hotline today because I'm Kate Reeves and this is my co-host.
Americano
Back in the Bestie Hotline chair helping me squeeze the lemons while Jem is away.
Indeed. We're making the lemonade out of the lemons.
And how do you like your lemonade? Do you like it spicy?
I like it gingery and sweet.
Okay, ice cold is how I like it.
I like it ice cold. So, Kate, who called the Bestie Hotline today?
This is so fun. All right, it's a write-in.
Okay.
Our bestie says,
Yes, bring it.
looking for a temperature check. A few years ago, we were given a bag of dinosaurs from some family friends for our son. Their kids are teenagers and haven't played with them for years. There was never any discussion about needing to return them or how much they cost, etc. Oh, I love where this is going. Last year, during my pre-Christmas clean-out, I passed these dinosaurs on to another friend whose son is younger than my kids and loves dinosaurs. We've all been there. I've just received a message from the original dinosaur owners asking for them back. And when I apologized and said, oh, I've passed them on to a friend, the response was, wow, that's seriously rude. We bought them from Germany. They were worth a fortune. Get them back. I was pretty shocked by their response. I apologized and explained that I wasn't aware. I have also followed up with the friend I gave them to, asking for them back, and she was lovely about it, thankfully. I'm just so confused and upset by the whole thing. I feel awful that I've given away something that was clearly of value to them, but at the same time, I'm so hurt by how they spoke to me. Am I the asshole? No.
Yeah. Wow. That is confrontational.
I mean, I know exactly the dinosaurs they're talking about. It's the Schleek ones. You know, those German animal figurines.
Okay.
Did your kids like those when they were little?
I have no idea what those dinosaurs are.
You know, when you go into kid stuff or like a fancy like newsagent and they have those racks of like
and
figurines.
They look realistic and they're almost
and they're
like
heavy.
Yeah.
They're like this German brand called Schleek or something.
I think all kids go through a period of loving those.
We had like a pretty amazing stash of those animals and they are expensive.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I would never give them to someone and then you'd have to say, do you want to borrow these for a few months, right?
I just think the context is you've given a gift selflessly with no pretext. And I think all parents go through waves, whether it be 6 months or a year or 5 years, of just getting rid of stuff. And you want to give it to other people who can use it and love it.
You pass it on.
100%. That's kind of the deal. So
well, I would cut this person out of my life, I think.
I think resentment is one thing, like, because they had an expectation that they would keep these dinosaurs, treasure them, frame them, put them up on their own Mount Olympus for celebrate wherever. But I think what's interesting is her confrontational tone. Like, I think if someone spoke that way to me, I would just find it incredibly jarring.
Yeah.
And then you have a choice, right? Do you call your friend, quote unquote, friend out and ask them, is everything okay? I seriously didn't know what was going on. Or do you just make a conscious decision to like have a boundary of, nah, I'm cutting it off?
It sounds like this deal did what frankly I would do, which was like, oh God, I'm so sorry. And then tried to fix it by getting them back off the other friend who apparently is being great. Thank God. What if they'd passed them on to some random school family or something? I feel like there's an unspoken word with kid stuff. Like I know when my kids grow out of their clothes, I bundle them up. They go to the good mum and then she bundles them up and they go to another mum and I would never have a feeling about
100%. My kid's mom and I would say for the first 8 years of my kid's life, we got hand-me-downs. And then with those hand-me-downs, we handed me down.
Yeah.
And then that went for books and toys and water toys and bikes.
Yeah.
And you almost are glad to do it because it's generous, but then it's also like
you just want it out of your life.
You want it out of your life and you want to know that someone's going to use it.
That's why I've got all your soccer boots.
You do have all my soccer
and
boots and wetsuits. I think this seems to be about something else though. Maybe maybe this friend, there was something else going on with this friend.
Clearly she didn't say it, but maybe she thought it was like understood about these special German toys.
Yeah.
But like if you don't say, I would never assume someone wanted something back from kids, especially if they had teenagers.
Yeah. So the whole backstory, I brought these from Germany and they're invaluable. And it's like,
eye roll.
It's like not a family heirloom you brought back. It's a kid's toy.
Yeah.
So again, the expectation, and that's where I'd sort of explore her friends, what's going on with her friend. Because it sounds like there was something else where the friend, rightly or wrongly, had an expectation of being overly generous and wanting her mate to affirm that generosity or something, and it just seems weird.
If I'm being honest, sometimes I am a little wary of over generosity, if you know what I mean.
Totally.
Or people where you get a sniff that they're not doing it just to give you something. They want that feedback loop of like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Yes.
And it's never worth it. Frankly.
Yeah, it's like strings attached, but more so it's like self-seeking strings attached. Like, if I do this for you,
what are you going to do for me?
You will polish my crown and kiss my feet. And it's just even whatever affirmation they're looking for. That's the highly unusual thing with this one. Also, I've seen those dinosaurs and they are cool, but every toy store in the land has them. They're not that unique.
Rare.
Yeah, they're not rare.
Yeah.
And I don't know about your kids or our listeners' kids, but kids grow out of everything.
Yeah.
They grow out of things. Sometimes over a year, sometimes over a week. They grow out of it.
I get it. Like my mum has kept things from me and my sister's childhood, like a few things, not a lot, but like a few little things that were special to us that she's now bringing out for the grandkids.
Yeah.
But again, you have to say this stuff when you're handing it over. If you're lending it, that is different to giving.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I remember the stuff that we've kept for my kids or my mom and dad have kept for me, and a lot of it is like really personal, like sweaters that my grandmother in France knitted, or little cute toys that my mom bought my brother and I from Paris, little ornamental stuff.
A 20 centimeter long rat's tail cut off the back of your head.
Yes.
Stuck to a picture in your family home.
Yes. I grew a rat's tail till I was 15 because it was
What
cool.
do you mean till you were 15? From birth?
No, from like when I was 9 maybe.
What?
Well,
You had a 6-year rat's tail?
It was a world of BMX riding, of baseball, of apple juice and rat tails. It was a good world. It was a simple world, and it happened to have long hair.
Did you have a rat's tail for 6 years?
I think it was 6 years, maybe 4 years. Now I feel like our relationship is
an ick.
going backward. Is it an ick?
That's an ick.
Well, tying it back to our Dilemonade, the ick really is when you do something for someone with false expectations or false hopes.
But can we get back to the rat's tail? When I first went to California to meet your family, your mum took me on a tour of the family portraits along the hallway. Very American.
Very proud.
Yeah, very proud. Classic American hallway with family portraits lining the walls. And I was like, what's that?
Oh, yeah, because it's the rat's tail's taped to me as like a 13-year-old, a photo of me framed as
taped to a photo.
So it's creepy.
It's giving seance.
Yeah, kind of like you're walking into a moratorium or something like that. Yeah.
It was. I was like, okay, look, every family's got their things, and my family is not dissimilar. My mum keeps hair as well.
I've kept my kids' like first teeth lost, and I think I kept my
creepy. You can't keep teeth.
My kids, when they first got a haircut, their first lock of hair,
cute.
I've kept that. I think that's how my mom saw it. It was like a lock of hair.
First lock of 15-year-old hair.
Yeah, I want to preface this for everyone. Tails, as we call them, they were in style.
Tails, as we call them.
It was a young Ralph Macchio, Karate Kid, tail kind of vibe when I was growing up.
Did he have a rat's tail?
He did not have one, but he exuded the confidence of someone who would have a rat's tail.
So who was your style icon that made you want a rat? I mean, you have an impressive head of hair. Is that what it was? Just because you can grow a rat's tail doesn't mean you should.
I feel like we've really gotten off track, and I was roped into answering serious questions, serious parenting questions, relationship questions, not follicle adventures of my youth.
All right, well.
Do we want to talk about your hair stories?
What do you mean?
From your 20s?
No. What do you mean?
Every shade of red?
Yeah, I've had every shade of red.
That could be if you ever have a girl group. Every shade of red.
I also had purple.
Did you have purple? I didn't know that.
I had lavender hair when that was cool.
Was that before red? These are kind of things I should talk about with Gemstone.
Yeah, I think it was after red. No, yes, it was after red.
Okay.
And then I had green hair.
You had green hair, like Kermit.
Yeah, when I just had Isla, I had green hair.
Shrek.
I had an identity crisis.
Shrek
green.
Okay, so you're telling me that Ralph Macchio is not cool to have
Ralph
as a...
Macchio?
Oh, bro.
Who's Ralph Macchio?
Seriously?
So Gen X right now.
Cobra Kai, man.
Oh, the OG
The OG.
Karate Kid. Okay, you did say that. I'm sorry. This is a problem for us, is that we come from different generations. You know, I don't have the same idols as you.
Karate is timeless.
Okay. Well, thanks for being here today, guys. I hope we solved that. I think we can all agree that the original dinosaur owner is in the wrong. You know what I would do? I'm just at this stage now where I don't like things not said. So I would give them back, but I would give them back and say, hey, listen, this whole experience has been really unsettling for me. I don't like how you spoke to me. I was never under the assumption that these were to keep and return. Maybe in the future, if you do lend toys out, you know, it's for kids. So you got to stipulate.
Yeah.
And I would appreciate if you never spoke to me like that again. Would I have the balls to say that to someone? I don't know. But that in my brain, I like to think I would.
Boundaries. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks for being here, guys. We will be back in your ears bright and early with back to regular programming with Chummy
Thank God.
on Tuesday. See you then.